Know who it is? It's your boy David motherfucking Reckless.
And then it's got your guy MAHDI Locks in the flesh. What's going on, y'all? And we got none other than who?
Who?
KDAWG. What up, KDAWG?
What up, KDAWG?
All right.
Yo, we just gave you a whole
intro and everything.
That's what you
get. It's all good, man. We're glad to have you back on the show. But today, we have a very special guest.
Yo!
Right.
We got
we got Sergino in the building.
yo. What up,
Hey,
y'all?
man, welcome to the pod, bro, man. We're so glad to have you, my man.
Appreciate it.
Man, go ahead and give us a little spiel about yourself, man. What's going on?
As y'all already know, I'm Sergino James, man. I'm a engineer, music producer, songwriter.
Wow.
I was born and raised in Queens. Queens,
Shout out to
New York.
Queens.
That's what's up.
I was born to a Haitian family, Haitian household, real strict.
Haiti, come back. So, you not got here alive.
Yeah, I mean, like, growing up multicultural just makes you think different. Because you get different perspectives of life. You got the African Americans who's going through mad stuff, you feel me? I could say mad shit. That's more comfortable for me. Yeah, they go through mad shit with what's going on in the U.S. You already know what that is.
Yep.
But then you also have the discrimination of being an immigrant. You know what I'm saying? So I got caught between the two worlds. When the Haitian kids was getting fun of, I was always on some like, yo, y'all can't do that. But then I gotta chill because like I'm still kind of American culture at the same time. So it's like, it just makes you see life in two different perspectives. So I came in, I was raised just to be a hustler. I was, New York, you know that lifestyle. I was just raised to be a hustler, so I came out here in Columbus to get a better life for my girl, my two kids. And yeah, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, bro. Like, yeah, got a property, got some equity, and start making some business moves.
He already dropping gems and he didn't even start yet, bro.
I gotta do what I gotta do, you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's all about business, family, and love, and trust. Loyalty, you know what I mean?
For real, not because like I keep hearing that, like a lot of people moving from like the Jersey, New York areas, moving here, and they saying, "Man, that's probably one of the greatest things they've ever done for themselves." Yo,
it was a great move. Move.
That's so crazy. And shout out to DJ Chris, by the way. What up, DJ Chris? Classics.
What up?
Yes, sir. All right, so man, I got a couple questions for you, if you don't mind, my guy.
Sir.
All right, so you said you're a producer, songwriter, and engineer
Damn,
as well.
son.
So Wow, so you're a jack of all trades, much like myself.
I try.
Wow, that's what's up, my guy.
Whatever I don't know, I try to learn it, you feel me?
Exactly. You can't be
I won't be the best at it, but I'll be in that range.
All right, cool. I want to know how you got your start. And when I say how you got your start, I want to go all the way back to the beginning.
Yes,
I want to know that very moment where you said, hey, bro, this is the moment where I fell in love with hip-hop. Do you think you can recall that moment?
When I fell in love with hip-hop, I learned how to ride a bicycle it's probably late, but I was 6. I forgot the kid's name who taught me how to ride too. And I heard crisscross in the background.
Whoa.
They said jump, and I hit a rock and I fell. Yeah, I remember that vividly. And then, just for some reason, that stuck to me. It's just weird. It's like, it's not traumatizing, but it just stuck to me. Don't try to compare it. Shit to the never had to make it. I still remember the lyrics. Like, it was crazy. But that's when I fell in love with hip hop.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what made you say, "Oh man, this is for me," or music is like?
Because it affected me.
Oh, in what way? Like, break that down for me.
It just, when you hear a rhyme and it hits you. This one literally hit me. Like, I fell. But then, like, it just meant, to me, everything's metaphorical. I think different.
Wow.
I don't feel like I'm like anybody else. Like, the way I would read the room and read people, I read energies and stuff. I've been like that since a kid. I didn't know I was like that, but that's just how I was. And to me, because I fell, it just meant something to me. Like, maybe it might not mean nothing to the average person, but to me, it meant something.
Well, they say you relate most to pain, and that's the memory that stays with you the longest, for real. So that's wild how you.
I never told that story. First time in my whole life.
That's tight.
Yeah, first time.
Hey, we appreciate that.
We got an
man.
exclusive, yo.
That was an exclusive. That was an exclusive.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yo, man, because we like to dig deep here, man, and really like see like what makes something work or someone want to work. You know what I'm
saying? Get below the surface. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, are you spitting facts or are you spitting cap? This is why we call it Straight Spittaz Podcast.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I
You know what I'm saying? So, you fell in love with hip hop. So, I want to know the exact moment, like, oh, man, I wanted to be a producer. So, actually, what did you start with? Did you start with engineering, production, or as an artist first?
Engineering came after. Production, shout out to my man G-Man at the time. Yeah, at the time he was G-Man, now he's Gravity.
Okay.
He used to make moves back in New York. Like, we actually started making beats together. Because I was on some, like, I would get the tape recorder and I would loop, the outro of a beat or the intro of a beat. It would rock. I would literally loop that. Yeah, I would sample that.
Okay.
But I was doing it on some, like, ghetto shit. Like, I just found a way to do it. I don't know how I did it, but I would have the radio playing and I have another radio recording me.
And you would record.
And I would record myself rapping. Yeah, real shit.
Bro,
this is like junior high school. I didn't even know that I was producing, honestly.
Bro, that's fire.
I just wanted to rap.
Bro, that reminds me of the ringtone era where you had to.
No, that's this.
Bro, I just wanted to rap, bro.
Man. I know. We're talking about.
I'm just trying to, give people something to relate with. You feel me? So like, break it down for them, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, that's tight.
Bro, and somebody came to the house to do some, I think some plaster work or something like that, and he was like, "Yo, you should meet my nephew." I was like, okay. Like, I meet people all the time. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then he brought Homeboy over, and Homeboy was like, yo, you recorded that? I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, that's dope. And then he took me back to his place, and he had a better setup. He had a mic, he had a little stereo system. It wasn't nothing, nothing big, but he was a couple steps ahead of me.
For sure.
And he used to make beats on PlayStation. There was this little, I forgot the name of it.
It's like a video game.
It's like a video game, but you can make beats with it.
Is it an NPC?
Crazy.
It's not an NPC.
It's a literal.
It's like you're putting boxes,
game.
like the kicks, you're putting the snares. I learned how to make beats on that because of him.
Crazy.
Like I will always show him love.
Bro, that's tight.
Yeah. He became a pretty big producer in the area. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Wow. Bro, so you really got it out the mud.
Yeah, out the mud. Bro,
out the muddiest mud.
Get it out the mud.
Knee
Bro,
deep.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, we gotta clap that up one time for him. You feel me? Clap that out. You feel me?
For sure, man.
Like, clap that out.
Beautiful.
Humble beginnings, man.
Yo, major.
Yeah.
So from there, moving forward, like, so you just knew from that point, like,
I fell in love with it.
Wow.
Just creating a beat and just. Yo, it's just beautiful to me. Like it's my soul. Like I'm putting it out there. Like
literally.
Yeah, I'm putting it out there.
It's your baby, and you put it out for display. You feel me? So what was your DAW of choice then, and what is your DAW of choice now? And for those who don't know, a DAW is your digital audio workstation. Which one? What do you prefer?
I use Pro Tools, and honestly, a lot of people don't like FL. But I'm in love with FL.
My God.
I'm in love with FL.
It's amazing, bro.
Yo, the craziest thing about that is like, so I started off on this joint called Kinetic Cakewalk. Mm-hmm. That was my very first. A lot of people don't even know what that was, but know what that is.
I heard of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I remember my mom bought that for my brother. Back when Circuit City was around. Y'all remember it? Y'all remember
Oh my God.
I told my age, y'all.
We up there.
You know what I'm saying? But I took it and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But now FL Studios is my baby. Like
they stepped their game up heavy. Heavy.
I feel like it's the new industry standard now. Like,
bro, you can even record. I record on there sometimes.
Yeah.
That's serious. I record on there
I think
sometimes.
everyone like all the new generation. I think everybody either Pro Tools or FL Studios, bro.
Not true. Like so.
Some people.
I mean, that's how I started. I started off at FL Studios.
Mm-hmm.
I preferred GarageBand over FL at one point.
Did you GarageBand?
GarageBand. Bro,
some people pick Logic over FL.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone has their
yeah. It's
preference. You know what I'm
preference.
saying? It's all the same thing for real. Just flip a different way.
It's what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, and it really comes down to workflow as well. You feel me? So have you dropped albums and like pieces of music, mixtapes?
Yeah, I have an old EP that I did a while ago, back when I was in IAR,
Wow.
Institute of Audio Research. And now that I listen to it, it sounds trash.
Pull it up.
Like,
That's what I've been doing over
I
here.
was in school at the time. Like, that should have sounded my best. But that's when I was like, it's the production was trash. You know what I'm saying? The lyrics is on point. But it's like, I like listening to it now. Because I can see the growth.
For sure.
Because my ears have sharpened, my style sharpened. Like,
how do we access it? Can you tell us? Like, how can we listen to it?
Yeah,
you go on YouTube right now.
That's what I've been. That's what I've been trying to do the whole time. Sitting here.
At the time, I was Justice Clap.
Justice Clap.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, that was my name at the time.
I was about to say a real inappropriate joke, but okay.
No. Everybody called me Clap because I was not the Clap that y'all think. Not that Clap. I was up to no good. So I had to.
Oh, I see.
So my name now is Sergino James, and a lot of people don't know that. It's basically my middle name. I have two middle names.
Is it Starstruck?
So everybody thinks I'm on some like, where'd you get Sergino James from? Like, my name is Jean Sergino James Destin. Or you could say Gene Sergino James Destin.
Oh.
So I wanted to identify as myself. I wanted to stay away from what I used to do, how I used to be, and just focus on me.
Bro, that's freaking dope. And
Appreciate
very
that.
relatable.
Man, sorry
you know what I'm saying? Like, give my man his flowers for that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I found it right here. Starstruck, Justice Clap.
Yeah.
Let's see if it plays.
You know what I'm saying?
Spend some bars in there, man.
Well, for real. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to peep it, man, because like, I love to see people's origins and see how they grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or see if you grow. Because some people don't, man.
Some people don't.
You know?
Is there a way we could like connect it? So like, if not, I'll just link it in. I'll link it in the description.
We'll link it. You
Alright, yeah.
Because it's gonna do a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah, they can check it out later.
You got saved this time. You got saved.
No, we good. I'm confident.
You said the lyrics was on point, bro. So like,
Yeah, the bars is there.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed of.
You know, we just trying to put your feet to the fire.
All humble beginnings, bro. I'm happy about all of it.
Yo, exactly. It seems like you came a long way, man, for sure.
A very long way. Very long way.
All right, so we know about the origins. All right, we know about the midway. So let's talk about right now, here in the present. Like, what are you currently working on, or like, you know, what is your current vision? What are your ultimate goals, and where do you have any
projects?
Well, right now, man, I got so many projects I'm working on. MAHDI Entertainment is the production company. And under that production company, I have a plethora of artists. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I have she's an American artist, but she's Haitian background just like me, and she's working on a Haitian EP. So we're gonna do that together, and I'm actually working on her album right now. She's in Miami, but she's gonna be flying in back and forth a lot more.
Oh, that's what's up. So let's back up for a second. Can you break down what a Haitian EP is? Like, it's gonna be in like your native tongue.
It's mainly gonna be in Haitian style of music called compa or zouk.
Hey,
or even like we even have something called compa Afro or Afro Caribbean. It's like
Afro beats.
It's like an Afro beats Caribbean type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of fusion now with Caribbean music. Like it's just
that's
it's
awesome.
big.
I can't wait.
A good example we could probably give you, not exactly like that, but it would be Wyclef Jean or Thames.
The legend.
Shout out Wyclef. Huge Haitian hero for us, bro. Or that Thames, that's I don't need no other body.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking about that.
Yeah. That's stuff like that.
That's tight. That's super dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would love to do a fusion joint just like that for real. But
let's collab, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, let's collab.
Sure. Bro, for sure. You got it. Like 100%.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, heck yeah. So let's talk about this. So what is your ultimate goal as a songwriter, engineer, producer?
My ultimate goal is to be as multi-directional as possible. Like, I have no genre. I keep telling people that, and they find it hard to believe. I literally have... I could get on my piano right now and write a Haitian song. I could get on my piano right now. I write on the piano, by the way. So when I compose music, a lot of it sounds like a ballad, but it's not. It's just me putting the lyrics together and the melodies. So I could make a reggae song. I could make an R&B song. That's just how I am. Like, I go by how I feel. So that's the direction I'm headed in.
yo, before we go further, where can everybody like check you out, bro?
Right now, the most popping is my IG. Like,
yo, drop that IG for us, bro.
Sergino _ James, and it's spelled the way it sounds. Sergino. _ James. If you don't know how to spell James, bro, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm sorry. My man's unapologetic.
I'm sorry.
Unapologetic.
You feel me?
The link is gonna be in the description for y'all.
Dig?
Oh, for sure.
Yo, man.
So you got some stuff dropping soon, yeah?
Yeah. I actually have a few records myself that I'm doing myself. And I have my boy, man, I have a whole bunch. I have my boy Chifo. He's actually the dopest, I don't want to call him a Christian rapper, but he's just dope. Like he's
a conscious rapper.
He's a super conscious rapper, but he makes you think about, like he has a song where he says, what if God was like? So what if God was grimy? What if God didn't like the things you did and he just snapped on you? And I was just like, ooh.
Old Testament.
And I'm not the preacher type. I'm not even I'm not the type to, you know what I mean? I was just like, ooh. And his whole flow is crazy. I'm gonna give y'all his music too.
All right,
what's his name one more time?
His name is Chifo.
Chifo?
CIC Chifo, yeah. He ain't dropped nothing yet. I'm doing his mixtape right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on his mixtape. I got a bunch of artists I'm working on.
All right, yo.
I don't even get to sleep, bro.
I'm super excited for that in particular as well, because that's honestly how I got my origins, bro. I started off as a gospel rapper.
That's dope.
Believe it or not. And then, like, it manifested into something else, but, like, I feel like that's kind of where I'm headed back into.
But it's the core of who you are. You have your beliefs.
Yeah.
I grew up in church.
Wow.
I don't believe in religion, but I have a relationship with God.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's the most important part.
Wow. Hey, man, you right there on point, man.
I'm trying. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm still growing. I'm.
Of course.
I learn from everybody. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from everybody here.
Don DeMarco.
He's so quiet, bro. He's scaring me, bro. Like, what's in that bag, yo? Those be those mass killers, yo. What's in that bag?
Nah,
I was nice to you when I came in here. Remember?
Nah, but yeah, though. Serge, though, I remember like when I was getting more into this, bro. So like, we've been fucking with each other heavy, though.
That's my bro.
So, bro, what happened? You gotta tell me, bro. I gotta ask, bro. What happened to the radio station, bro? What happened to Muso Radio, bro? Like y'all was on it, bro.
That was a good question.
Y'all was on the way up, man.
So I did it with my best friend. Like, he's like my brother. Like we grew up together. Like literally. Like I knew, like since we were like 6, 7 years old. Like, and we always said we wanted to do music together. And we went to IAR together. We made beats together. We do everything together. Even we moved out here. Like he lives in his own place, but we still here together. The radio was inevitable. And my boy Alan Kave, he's a Haitian legend, by the way. He's like #1 Haitian writer. He's #1 Haitian producer. He has the most classic Haitian music in the history of Haitian music.
Yo, y'all gotta run that back for one time. Say that man's name. We gonna give him his respects, bro.
Yeah, Alan Kave. His name is Alan Cave. So, yo, he's dope. He's like the dopest.
One of the best Haitian.
Yeah, his music plays at every Haitian event.
Basically, bro.
Yeah. So he reached out to he knew the owner of the studio.
Okay.
Which is somebody that I actually went to church with when I was a kid.
Right.
And he was like, yo, this boy is dope, da-da-da. And, yo, we just linked up like that. And the glitch came about. And, of course, I put my boy on. And then we had another homegirl named True. She was dope, too. She had her own perspective. You know, she was LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a great way to have that triangle. You know what I'm saying? Different perspectives. Because you don't want it to just be one tunnel thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, multiple points of view.
We was rocking out. We was doing our thing. Columbus was tuning in. I guess business got in the way. So it was like, I don't want to bash him because he really looked out for me. But the truth is, he wanted us to sign some documents over to where basically you own the glitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like we was promoting his studio. So we built our brand, we're building your brand.
Yeah, that's how I found the glitch, through promotion and through other, like, you feel me? So, and that's when I did, like, that was when, the glitch was actually one of my first, like.
Yo, shout out to Muzo. You know what I mean?
Muzo,
shout out
bro.
to Muzo. That was just something that we just didn't agree on. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like, it just sucks, like, when, like, business gets in the way, you feel me?
Yeah. It was a disappointment, but gotta move forward, right?
Yeah, man. So that's like, and that's why I be trying to stick with, you know, KDAWG over here, even though she's not saying nothing. She'll be talking right now.
What up, KDAWG?
Like, she has some questions. Like, sometimes KDAWG is the one who, like, she don't be saying nothing, but she's the one who comes up with the questions for us. Because she knows me and MAHDI be getting distracted, so she be, like, keeping us, like, on track sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
sound killer right here.
No, don't let her fool you, though. Like, don't let her fool you.
That's what I call her, solid killer.
She's a sniper, bro. Like, sometimes we be on a podcast, she don't be saying nothing for, like, 5 minutes, and then, boom, like, hit you with a, like.
She's soaking everything in. She got her questions ready and all that.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like,
so good.
Like, for when it comes to, like, with the, like, you just mentioned the marketing. Can you go a little bit more into that, like, using Instagram, like, because that's more her lane. She could give you more detail. Like, do you have with the marketing, how to get to stuff?
Well, with me, I don't go too hard with the marketing. Thank God, like, back then, I used to do funny videos a lot. Remember those videos?
Yeah.
And I used to go viral. Like, it would go viral. So, from that, I believe there was a fan base that kind of followed me everywhere. So yeah, that kind of helped me out a lot. So when I do drop something and it's trash, trust me, I don't know. If it's good, I'm gonna get the likes and the views and the views. If it's trash, it'll be like 60, and then it'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
I'm like, all right, let's
when
try.
you say good, you mean good in regards to content, or like just the beat, or like?
No, just content. Like, you know what I mean? I just on my page, I just show who I am.
Yeah, like, he be having some skits on it that be hitting, bro. And then there's some other, I'm like, all right. But then he be talking, like, about, like, the Haitian fathers one. I'd be like,
yeah,
that's a different kind of real.
Yeah, it hit different. Yeah,
I was like, yo, you ain't gotta do that, dog.
It's facts though.
Yeah, but that's what's up, man. You use another talent of yours to launch pad.
Yeah.
Content, bro. That's genius.
That's kind of sort of like what we like.
It's also, I guess, it's kind of common these days.
Yeah, like if you go back on YouTube, like me and KDAWG, we were doing videos too. Like,
oh yeah.
She still doesn't want me to post them though.
Why?
I still do, bro.
Look at
me. I still do. There's a couple I don't, because I'm like.
You said it like you got an OnlyFans. You like,
alright, pause. Time out.
Oh, I'm still posting.
Yeah, I still do it. Don't say it like that, then. You knew that was coming. Stop it.
Let's go.
David Reckless at OnlyFans.com.
I can't support that one, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know about that, bro.
I can't support you.
Hey, so
I don't know about that.
Jokes aside, we do have a Patreon. I'm still working on that for us, so we're gonna bring exclusive content from behind the scenes type stuff. So just give me a minute where we set that up if you want to show support. So
yeah,
I just thought that's a good plug right there.
Sure. Yeah, man. So hey, man, you have any advice for any kind of up-and-coming producers, engineers, songwriters? Like, if you could drop some gems on them so they could avoid some of, I don't want to say mistakes, but some of the lessons you've learned, what would it be?
Absolutely. One of the biggest things is to listen to people. Stop. It's okay to be you. You know what I mean? Have your style.
Yeah.
But it's okay to listen to at the same time. If somebody's saying, your snare's too loud, it might not be too loud, but listen to what he's saying. There's a reason why he said that. Maybe you gotta EQ it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Like, just paying attention to your surroundings and making sure everybody rocks out to it. And if everybody don't rock out to it, that's fine. But as long as you're able to put it out, like, you know what I mean? It has to make sense.
All right, so my thing is just like when it comes to listening to people, and I'm gonna stack on top of that, because I don't feel like everybody has your best interests.
That's facts.
At heart. So how do you know who to listen to?
Oh, I mean, you only keep certain people close.
Heard.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for me to listen to the guy at Waffle House. Yeah. It's like, oh, that's cool, bro. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
So basically, what you're saying is you want to listen to people who are ahead of you,
yes,
and going in the same direction, but like
yes,
within your field. Basically, like
a consumer perspective is good too.
Yeah.
Like my cousin helps me out, Stevenson. Like, he's not a musician or nothing, but his ear is sharp. His ear is sharp.
Stevenson.
Yeah. We call him Sasson.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, his ear is sharp.
Bro,
he'll be like, yo, I think the voice is a little too loud. And then when I lower the volume and play it, you know that. You lower the volume, you let it play, and the voice is a little too loud. I didn't get caught up in myself. I actually listened to somebody. You know what I mean?
I was actually going to lead me into my next question for you.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you were the second or third person that told me this though. Do you still when you're mixing and mastering, do you still go out to the car and play it on through the studio, through the stereo in the car first?
Here and there. If I'm not sure, especially when it comes to bass.
Yeah.
Bass is like, oh my God. Like,
you
know what
show
I mean?
me like you loud beats and MAHDI showed me that.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to know your studio. That's what it boils down to at the end of the day.
It comes down to how well you know your room.
You got to know your room. Like, I don't think they say that enough.
Yeah.
You got to know your room. Because you can go to another studio and you won't be able to mix like that engineer. Because his ear's tuned to his room. He knows what to listen for.
Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my studio. I know my room.
So yeah, I haven't done a car test in such a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me too. But I'll do it if I have to.
But I do the other tests though. I'll listen to maybe like 5 different platforms. Like, so I'm gonna listen to my studio monitors. I have a second pair of studio monitors.
Yeah.
I played on the phone. The phone test is really what counts for me. Like, if everything cuts through, I can hear every instrument, including the bass, on my phone. I know I got something good.
The phone is probably the top for me.
Yeah, like everything has to work.
That's for all consumers. You know what I'm saying? This is what people hear.
And that's what they're gonna play it on first. Like,
Facts.
let me, boom. All right, that's gonna be they make or break.
Facts.
You feel me? And also headphones as well, both earpods and over ear. Or what do they call those? Open. Anyway.
With closed backs.
Closed backs. There you go.
Go.
Closed backs. You know what I'm saying? My guy got it.
We're riding the same wavelength.
You feel me?
Nah, we all here.
All right, so I wanna keep it going on this particular topic. You have any more gems?
Just ask away.
All right, cool. All right, let's see. So that's from maybe a engineering perspective, maybe a production perspective.
I got a question for him.
All right, go ahead now.
Yeah, man. So that's from like the production, down to like engineering, the sound, EQ and quality. That's good. Now, for somebody who's like you, who's been in that's ahead of us, from the business side, what would you like recommend, and how do we take it to that next level? How do we, besides just practicing your craft, like what has helped you get to where you're at this point right now?
Networking. Boom. Networking. Do not be too shy to talk to people. You don't know who knows who.
Bro, seriously.
I went to Miami like last week.
Okay.
And I was chopping it up with everybody.
Yeah.
And then it just came to me.
Break it down for us, bro.
Bro, we just went there for Haitian Flag Weekend, and DJ Stacks, he's a big international Haitian DJ. Yeah, he's known by all the celebrities and rappers and stuff.
Shout out DJ Stacks.
I never took advantage of me knowing people that know him until last weekend. You know what I'm saying? DJ Vargas is under his brand, so he plays wherever Stacks plays, and that's my boy. He stayed at R&B, Airbnb. Sorry, huh?
Oh, I haven't heard of Vargas yet.
Oh yeah, because he's still doing his thing. He's up and coming.
He's up and coming.
But he's under DJ Stacks' brand, so wherever DJ Stacks he goes. That's a good look for me because that's the homie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. So like, I was chopping it up with people. Like, you just meet people, let them know what you do, and compliment people on what they do too. You gotta show love. Like, yo, I really appreciate what you do. I like the fact that you mix like this, or I heard your production. That's not dick riding, because a lot of people think that's what it is. No, it's a human being showing love to another human being, bro. Like, a lot of people think that's dick riding.
Oh, that's
why they can't network.
Yeah, that's when people get left behind, man, for sure. Yeah. So like, bro, I really appreciate that, man, for you actually shedding light on that. In regards to networking, what is your favorite way to network? Do you prefer social media, or do you?
No. Face to face.
Word of mouth, man. I'm trying to
face to face,
bro. That's a whole different feel.
What is this? Bro, you wanted something with this word of mouth, bro. This can't.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, because you get your first impression. your first impression of someone, if it's through a phone, you're not gonna get that full effect versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is my first time meeting you, bro, and I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
you know
it, bro.
what I'm saying?
I'm impressed with you. Look at this, bro.
Show love, nigga. It don't cost nothing to show love, nigga.
You know
it don't. It's free.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
I grew up at 30.
That's
bro.
mad relatable, too. I feel like the moment I turned 30, bro, it's the moment when my eyes open, like.
I was like, damn. I should have been doing this a long time ago.
Yeah, bro. Like,
you
shit ain't sweet out here. Like, I think
it's not. It's not. When you, like with me, I had this little cocky attitude thing. Like, the world loves me and I'm doing this. And yo, you start to realize how many people don't like you. Like, yo, you never liked me, bro? That's crazy. Like, I thought I was his man.
You wake up like people, like, they tolerate you. You know
Yeah, they tolerate you, but you piss them the fuck off, bro.
As soon as you can't do something for them?
Yeah.
Like, man, that nigga an asshole, you a dickhead.
Yeah, I heard stories about me, and I'm like, I don't like that nigga either. God damn.
He's like, that can't be the same person.
He's horrible.
Who the fuck is that?
That's his clap. I'm gonna be Sergino James from now on.
All right, cool, man. I'm glad you decided to disassociate with that.
Yeah,
It takes a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So did that like affect you negatively when you made that switch? Because you said you had already had your following or whatever.
No, I started focusing on who I was. Like, I became the funny me. I became the entrepreneurial me. I became the family man. I became the one who will protect and provide for mine. Like, you know what I mean? I just focus more. Like, it's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Wow. Anyway, well, I'm giving you flowers, man.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Flowers, bro, man. I appreciate that, man. Seriously, because there's a lot of cats here, man. Like I said before, like they choose to stay stagnant. They don't feel like they made that choice, but it is.
They comfortable.
Exactly. And the only way to really elevate in this industry is to continuously be uncomfortable.
Facts.
You know.
Thank you for saying that.
Yes, like it's an ongoing process, and the moment you feel like you've hit that bracket, that tax bracket you want, or you know you're around the people that you finally want to, or you just don't feel like you want to continue to grow, not only as an artist but as an individual, is the moment when it really all comes to a screeching halt.
Bro, that's an injustice to yourself.
It's literally. Yes.
That's a crime against yourself.
You know, you have to continue to learn and grow. And that's how you keep your sword sharp. You feel me?
Your life is so short, and you're torturing your spirit, your soul.
Wow.
You're trapping it. Your soul wants more, bro.
And you can literally feel it crying out.
Yeah.
Like, it'll let you know, like, hey, bro, this ain't it.
This is wrong, bro. Like, why are you doing this to me? Like, that's how you get sick and die, bro.
Yeah. Seriously, you start to have all these ailments befall you, and like you're wondering why, how. Nah, you gotta keep growing. You gotta keep showing love, and you're gonna be successful. And honestly, bro, I feel like a lot of this stuff, bro, it fell in my lap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, yo, I'm sticking to you know, showing love. And
I don't think I would say it fell in your lap because we've been doing this for a while, but let's say law of attraction, bro.
Yeah.
You put out what you receive what you put out.
I believe in that.
Yeah, major.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah,
So,
for sure. And all you gotta do is just, you know, maintain, once again, continue to show the love, and you have to be yourself.
Be yourself.
Unapologetically, bro. I feel like that's where a lot of people get caught up at. They want to be the next guy or like the next guy. And don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being influenced, all right? But you still got to be yourself 100% and unapologetically. You feel me?
Facts.
Because when you think about it, you're a miracle of nature.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So if you look at your fingerprint, like, it's the only one that exists like that, bro. Which makes you a miracle.
Well, it gets deeper than that.
Right.
You didn't have to be born a human being, bro. Think about that.
Wow.
Why are we so different from everything else? Why are we self-aware? Like, why are we curious? Why are we so knowledgeable? Like, why are we like this? And then, for some strange reason, you got to be you. Yeah. I got to be me. You got to be you. And you got to be you too, quiet girl.
No, I mean, like, that's facts, bro, because we legit...
That's a blessing, bro.
That is a blessing.
It's literally a blessing, a miracle.
Like, because we have the power of thought to bring sound from out of nowhere, from what we're hearing in our head, and engineer it to make music.
Facts.
That can make people cry, feel joy, feel happy, feel anger, you know, have people dance. You know what I mean? So, yo, Serge, I just want to say, yo, thank you for coming out, man.
Bro, thank you, man, for
thank
sure,
you for having
man.
Me.
Like,
thank you for having me.
It's an honor to have
I love
you
it here.
man.
I love it here.
For sure, man. We definitely gonna have to collab.
Oh yeah, we collabing, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, definitely we collabing, and then also when you get them projects out, you know, start sending them away. You feel me? We gon' and I mean we're gonna have you back on the pod, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
With some of your artists out there, you know, I can't wait to hear what you're producing out here, man.
Bro, I couldn't even give you a whole listen, bro. I got a whole plethora of artists, bro.
Bro, that's tight.
Hey, man, you feel me?
Check out your studio too, man. For
yeah,
sure.
We're gonna swing by. We're gonna swing by for one time for the one time.
Of course. I've been inviting you. Yo, we got beef.
Oh, you been slipping?
Yeah, I shouldn't even brought that up, bro. Like,
listen,
you ain't even been going out. God dang, man.
Listen, I've been in the house, bro. I've been like trying to work on the podcast and the business side of it, man.
You a family man too.
So I mean,
I know the vibes, bro.
Yeah.
So. You know, we don't. I'm gonna step through, bro. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna come through. I'm on the pod saying I'm gonna come through. I don't know when, but I'm gonna definitely slide through within the.
This
next
is recorded, guys.
Yeah,
we got to take his word on
that.
that.
On take now, man. You ain't taking this back.
Facts.
Etched in stone, bro.
Hey, y'all know who it motherfucking is. It's your boy David motherfucking Reckless.
You got MAHDI Locks.
You got KDAWG.
The silent killer.
And we got Sergino James.
Hey man, thank you again, Sergino James. Man, we definitely gonna have to have you back, man. Talk about your.
I'll definitely come back. I love it here. I'm comfortable.
We're definitely gonna have a link to how we find you and like a link to
in
your
the
craft
description.
in the description.
So
all right.
click that link in the description box. You know we're gonna have an Instagram.
Is it gonna be on top? To the side?
It's gonna be on the bottom.
Probably gonna be.
Bottom.
I don't know wherever. It's gonna be on the bottom. It's gonna be somewhere wherever I edit this shit. So y'all already motherfucking know what it is.
All right, yo, man, y'all have a freaking fantastic week. All right,
Stay safe.
stay dangerous and stay
Reckless.
Yeah.